Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Mondays Down South, presented by Seams Media. It is a pleasure, as always, to be back. I can't believe it's already been a whole year since football season, and it honestly doesn't feel real. Time's flying by. We were just having a conversation about how our boy Zevo turned 30, and I'm a terrible friend because I totally missed it. So first and foremost, happy 30th birthday to our best friend and our boy over a decade now. 30 years, man. 30 years, and you still look like you're 25. So you're doing life right out
young.
there.
30 years young, Sad. Don't forget
Yes,
the young
sir.
part outside of it, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I just want to say, dude, it's so good to see the both of you back on a pod together. It's something I look forward to every year, and you don't realize how much you miss it until it's gone. Not to be corny, so it's good to be back, boys. And I'll send it over to you guys because I want you to say hello. It's been a long time since our guests have heard our voices and seen us.
Yeah, man. Good intro. Good to be back to look forward to. So should be a fun season as always. Back, looking forward to getting back on the podcasting grind and have the weekly NFL Sundays and having the podcast go with it makes it all the sweeter. So just looking forward to chopping it up.
Nice. And nice to see everybody again to start this fiscal year, as Evan would put it. Fiscal year. I don't know if that quite makes sense, but what does make sense is I know I lost in the picks battle last year and from a wins and loss standpoint. So the captain's back. Figured I had to rock the hat because I'm coming for you guys this year. And quite frankly, I don't think it's going to be close. And just in terms of our weekly picks, spreads, all of that. From an aggregate standpoint, I think you guys have no idea what's coming to you. So really looking forward to that. And so I had to rock this hat, obviously, as a result.
I think it was close between you guys last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I ran away with it towards the end.
Nah,
I don't think he did. I think it was like neck and neck. I think you might have even won, Zach.
To
be honest-
Whoa. Hold up. Don't give me that nonsense. Zach missed a couple of pick weeks there, and I definitely took a huge lead up. Yeah. I came around the corner. I'm gonna self-hype myself as a two-time champion, but I do love the confidence from Zach, and I look forward to a showing. Hopefully, someone at some point will outpick me, but we'll see. We'll see if it happens. We'll have to wait to see if it happens.
Well, when I don't pick, this doesn't make me go 0 for 13, right? Or
No.
or 0
We
for
just don't. We
16
just
and
don't.
13.
Yeah.
I think you sat out some profitable weeks for Cy. Not literally
Yeah, exactly.
profitable, but profitable in the scoreboard. So I think he's right there. But the data falls off, as we did as a podcast there at the end of the season. So, but
Well, gents, I was thinking about before we start. I mean, we're going to be doing this every week, running it back.
Yep.
I can't even remember what year we're on at this point. It's such a cool tradition. But do you guys have anything that you guys want, or any overarching themes that you want to accomplish this year? Ev, I'll start with you. What are some things that you want to focus in on specifically in fall 2023?
I think for me it's just consistency. My goal is to hit. I don't know how many episodes there are from now until through the Super Bowl recap. I think it's like 2023 or something like that. Mm-hmm. So I want to go 100%, have one out each week. Obviously, each of us individually, we won't be on every time, but get some guests on here and there. So that's the goal, is to just be consistent and make sure we're pumping out content each week for our loyal viewers. I know in the past we've typically been pretty good, and then you get to the holiday season and we fall off a little bit. But so this year I'm all about consistency for the people at home.
Kona?
Yep. Do you want me to go next, Zebo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and I honestly think that's a great idea. And with that in mind, I appreciate both of you because I know we're recording this episode a little bit earlier. Generally, we probably would have waited till next week since the season's a week and a half away. But as you guys know, and as some of our viewers know, I am heading to India, back to the homeland after 15 years. In a couple days here, I'm leaving on Friday. So with that in mind, I appreciate you guys accommodating that schedule, and I know you're going to hold down the fort while I'm over there. And don't worry, I'll still be tuning into the picks segment to hold up my record in the meanwhile. With that being said, though, I think my biggest goals are, number one, creativity. I think I've really enjoyed what we've done with our football platform in the sense of being consistent with how we approach our week-to-week episodes. But I think it's fun to throw a little bit of, curveballs here and there to kind of give our viewers something new and something fresh to tune into, especially when it comes to the subject of football, since I know that's the one sport the three of us are all equally as interested in. And then the other thing I'd like to do is make more of a conscientious effort to one, include either solo or within our episodes fantasy football segments more frequently. I think we did a few last year, but they weren't consistent. And regardless of whether we all do it together or there's episodes where I just go ahead and do my own segment for a little while, I know I mentioned doing so, but I hadn't. So this year, y'all can hold me to it, and the viewers can hold me to it. I plan on giving way more fantasy football content, especially with the amount of time and money we have invested into it. So I'll leave it there.
I like that. I like that a lot. I actually kind of like tailoring off of the creativity element. I think it would be really fun to have wild interviewers. So like what I mean by that is expanding our portfolio of like interviewees to outside of just like our direct friends that are going to be the typical Jets, Dolphins, Commanders, Panthers fans, and jumping into more so like I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but some of the the kickboxing gyms I go to, I could get the person who runs the gym and see if they actually want to come on.